Summer is a time for family vacations, day trips, and summer camps, but sometimes those fun plans take an unexpected turn. Whether it's a slip at a water park or an injury at sleepaway camp, accidents happen. Alexa Farrell hit the streets to find out what people have experienced.
So you've gotten injured on vacation. Tell me what happened.
I basically sprained my ankle horseback riding.
We were in San Francisco and actually fell while taking a shower.
I broke a toe surfing.
So I was in Fiji and I was swimming away from a stingray about 20-30 meters out, and I kicked the coral and my foot was bleeding.
But yeah, especially I have kids, I'm a mom, so I definitely, we're going on vacation to Virginia, so hopefully, you know, we won't get injured, but you have to think about those things when you're traveling, when you're at places and resorts, especially with kids.
So what exactly are your rights if you're hurt on vacation or your child is injured at camp? Andrew Finkelstein, managing partner at Jacoby and Myers, New York, joins us now to answer all of your questions. It's wonderful to see you, as always.
It's always my pleasure to come visit with you.
Let's get right to it. There are some people who have questions and you have answers. Danielle asks, my babysitter offered to take my kids to the pool while I'm at work. Who's responsible for their safety at New York's public pools?
Well, the city and all public pools and beaches, the city actually is responsible to provide appropriate and enough lifeguards who are properly trained and to make sure that all the conditions there are safe. So if something happens that is more than a pure accident, that could have been, and the simple rule is, was it preventable? Right? If it's predictable, it's preventable, and if the city failed to do something, the city is responsible, like have enough lifeguards at the location. But importantly, everybody has to know there's strict time frames to start a claim against the city, and that's 90 days.
90 days.
Not start a lawsuit, but put them on notice of a claim.
You're so smart, Andrew Finkelstein. Sheesh. Okay, Fred. Hi, Fred. Fred wants to know, are vacation activity providers like snorkeling, ziplining liable for accidents even though they make you sign a waiver?
So...
Preventable, predictable? If it's predictable, it's preventable?
You're right in there. But it's been 3 years and I don't even have to come anymore. Yeah, so waivers are not what they claim to be. You cannot sign away your rights to pursue somebody if they don't act appropriately. Okay. It's not a get-out-of-free jail card for the facility of wherever you sign that waiver for. They still have a duty to provide a safe and reasonable accommodations, locations, people there, and if they are negligent, even though you've signed a waiver, they're responsible. You cannot waive away your right to hold somebody accountable for something that's going to happen in the future if the reason why it happened is their failure to act reasonably.
Here,
Yeah, don't worry about waivers.
Okay, all right.
Waivers, frankly, are to try to prevent people from bringing claims thinking that
something,
they can't do it, but you can.
Okay, I like that. Donna asks, can I hold a transportation company liable for injuries during transfers, shuttles, or taxis arranged by a hotel? Ooh,
so Donna, why not? Right? If the transportation company acts inappropriately, negligently, they're fully accountable for it, even though it's booked through any type of hotel or travel agency. They don't absolve themselves of their own responsibility to drive the vehicle without causing crashes. So yes, you can hold them accountable.
You can hold them accountable. Teresa has a really topical question. For the Texas camp tragedy last week, where campers lost their lives, can you please advise what the parents' rights are? Can parents sue for loss of life?
Well, that's such a tragedy that happened in Texas, and the core question is, can you bring a lawsuit? The answer is, if the camp failed to do something that they should have done, and back to predictable and preventable, if there are, in that scenario, which there were, prior terrible flooding, knowledge of these weather events, the camp has a duty, especially if they're caring for your loved one, to watch the weather and be prepared.
Be prepared, right.
And everybody knows, because other camps did it,
Right.
if they were following the weather, it was entirely preventable.
Right.
But they failed to do that. So the answer, unfortunately, is yes.
Is yes. Oh my gosh. Lastly, Leslie is asking, what should I know about the camp's insurance coverage? Can I ask for proof of staff background checks and training?
Not only can you ask, I would encourage you to do so.
Yeah.
What happens at camp environments is oftentimes the owners of camps are rushing to hire people who aren't necessarily adequately trained, don't know CPR, don't know enough about the counselors that they're hiring. And you have every right, and I would suggest an obligation, to ask as many questions related to the safety of your child at camp, including how much insurance do you have, what training do you provide, did you check all of the criminal backgrounds of all of the counselors. I would ask away.
Ask away. Nothing. Asking is free of charge.
Squeaky wheel gets oiled too.
That's right, Andrew.
Right.
Thank you so much for answering all of our viewers' questions. If you would like to learn more, visit Jacoby and Meyer's blog at Summer in the City, what NYC swimmers need to know about water safety and legal liability.